Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another reading. I hope you've been well. So we're going to start with these because I refreshed the dots on my pyrite dice. Yeah, clever idea, huh? If you decide to do so, too, if you have some pyrite cubes, yeah, you're going to have to refresh the dots, friend. But it's cool, though. I love the energy it brings. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It is always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. All right, so I'm going to drop these, and I'm going to use these to touch on major arcana energy by number. Dang, no, I can't do that. I would need my other two to be able to get the 20-somethings, you know, count the numbers for those. So, okay, scratch that. We're going to do houses and zodiacs with these. All right, boom. Let's start with what house we doing. Spirit. It's definitely not the first house because I'm using 2 damn dice. I hope this glare isn't getting in the way because I kind of want you to see that. This says 6. There are 6 dots on this one. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is 1. Child of glare, my little lamp messing with me now. Okay, so that would make 7th house. If that's even what I'm seeing, the glare still fooling with me, y'all. Ain't even gonna fake. But what I can see at this point is 6 and a 1. I need some cubes to kind of smooth it out. Oh, well, then it's 1 because what I was suspecting was 3. And there's the 3 side there. So it is 1. All right. 7th house is about partnerships, marriages, contracts. So we're going there. Who knew? I didn't know. I feel tricked. It was like, you, dice. It sent me straight into a love reading. Hang on, y'all. It's a deck that I'm looking for. This is not it. Where did I put it? Y'all, some you know how it be when you be moving stuff around so fast. And then you're like, where I put that thing? Maybe that's old age. Whatever. Whatever. Okay? Don't judge me. 7th house read, ladies and gentlemen. Partnerships, marriage, and contracts of all kinds. But they're official contracts. Okay? Or official agreements. And within partnerships. Okay? Oh, okay. Hey, then. We got a fraudulent. Look at this. Man, this stuff be so funny to me sometimes. Home and family. They're serious, friend. This is about getting and keeping our houses in order, friend. So what we got going on, Spirit? In the 7th house, Libra, that's your spot in the houses. All right, Scorpio season. Okay, so this is some very, very current conditions for some of you, or this could be talking about any year during Scorpio season, okay? Also, of course, talking to and about Scorpio, people with Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Oh my God, let me out. I see my ancestral squad ready to turn up the heat. They like, let's just get to the point. Siblings is here. You know what's crazy is that I know in my own family, a Scorpio sibling, not my sibling now, a Scorpio sibling that is, yeah, I don't know about you, but I know exactly who they talking about in the tribe I used to affiliate with. Okay, let's talk about it. What's up with it? What's up with this demon? These demons are on, around, or in this Scorpio family member. Let's hit it. Boom. It's crazy though. Because now, mind you, remember, we're talking about partnerships. So in this instance, it is very much possible that the partnership is one of siblings, or this could be someone, there's someone's spouse, their sibling, maybe their sibling or this Scorpio family member need to mind their fucking business. Stay out my marriage, stay out my house. Anyways, Cancer on the table now that season, or someone with that little any one of those placements. Second house is piggybacking in this read, and that is about money, possessions, and self-worth. I know if, and I'm sure there are any of the members of those members from that tribe I sever ties with, I know they be popping in. So if they see this video, I know damn well this joint gonna spook them. Yeah, it is funny. I'm laughing right at you. Cousin, auntie, uncle, whoever you is. Look at this. I sure hope it's policies in place. That's for sure. So I'm gonna tell them, the ones that's got to deal with them demons. Do you got the tools to bury that bastard? You got the resources to get it on out of there? I think your spirit team is telling you you do. I think this is exactly what this is. There's endings to this demonic presence. Either it's leaving the vessel, it's in, or if, you know, or them and the vessel go. But it's a wrap, baby. Virgo, you on the table as well. That season. Like that black moon, I know it was like a super black moon, a super new moon or something that happened during Virgo season. Something like that, y'all. Don't quote me. But I remember it was around that time. And I remember feeling like, boy, this shift is so colossal. What is happening? And that's what I'm getting off of that, especially with Virgo and Moon here. Like, yeah. I just heard my ancestors say, the street lights got turned on. Anybody of age a bit knows that when we used to be outside playing in the neighborhood or wherever, that when it got dark enough for the street lights to come on, that meant it was time for you to take your ass home. Yeah, they said the street lights got turned on their ass with that black supermoon. It was like, all right, it's time for y'all to come on back in here. So whoever the vessel is that's housing the demons in your family, if they have fully fused with the demon, it means they both go. Okay? It's just what it is. It's only the ones that can see the split between themselves and the entity that are able to sever the tie. Once they see the split between themselves and the dark attachment, and they're like, wait a minute, this is not even me. I don't actually feel like this, or I don't feel like this anymore. They have to make the shift away from the demon in order to be salvaged. But if this thing is still hell on wheels, then the street lights just got cut on and they got to scoot their ass on home. That's what's going to happen. Now, I want you to think about something. The major arcana for Cancer is the Chariot. That's pew, that's motion, that's movement, etc. And then the Hermit card that's affiliated with Virgo, it could also be talking about spirits, the spiritual realm. Yeah. This is, if I'm looking at this major arcana wise, this is telling me this is a swing low, sweet chariot coming to take that ass home. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. But they're going into the spiritual realm, or this demon is going. So we're going to find out now. Spirit, come through. I want to know, wait a minute. Hold tight. Hold tight. The partnership is the demon and the vessel. That's the partnership. It's possible that whole partnership is checking out. All right, let me get on, scoot on around down the road, see what's around the corner. What we have here? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I didn't realize. Six of Swords, sailing away. This is for like, ooh, yes, the demon. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see. So for a lot of you, it's just the demon or the dark attachment that's leaving. Yep. Yeah. Wait a minute, though. I feel trickery still. I'm not gonna lie. I feel it. I'm like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Hold on. Because I think this is somebody who's going to be pretending that they got rid of yeah, boy. You slick little slickeroonie. The karmic is going to be, so I know what this is. This is like when people know they're dying and then they start, trying to make amends with folks. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing ever. Well, no, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There are some times when it is, though. And that is when someone's simply trying to escape hell, knowing damn well they earned a front row seat. Boom, let's keep going. Let me, because for some of you, this person's going to be faking. That reverse Queen of Pentacles is dastardly, honey. This is somebody that'll do anything. Anything for that second house vibe. Anything to get in that second house. The money, the possessions, the self-worth. Taurus, you on the table as well. Capricorn, what's up, man? With that reverse devil. Man, they're lying. They're lying. I freaking knew I could smell it. I could smell it. My bones was like, girl. Look at this. Liar. Liar. Reverse page of swords. And then this reverse ace of pentacles is about the theft. Look, check this out. Thought you was slick, did you, demon? Negative. Look at this. Six of Swords. Sailing away to live their fabulous pentacle-ridden life because they stole a big bag. Or their intention was to steal a big bag because there it is. Stealing. And did it over and over and over again. And did it. And tried to disassociate with the demons that helped them, or not the demons, but the evil entities. Because I hate to tell you guys, some of the entities that we're calling demons are actually just primordial. So I can't say that demon automatically equals 100% evil. There are some instances where what we're calling a demon is simply ancient. And they're not actually evil. So but there are indeed definitely most of the demons that the entities we've labeled as demon, they're definitely on some bullshit. And most of them, yes, they are. Okay. I'm squealing. Okay. You see what they did to King Solomon? Yeah. Anyways, they're going to do all this and try to live good. But then when it's time for everybody to pay the piper or after the heist has occurred, they trying to get out of here. Here's the thing, though. I'm getting this is just attempt energy for this person. They've been attempting over and over and over and over again to siphon this second house energy from you through seventh house means, partnerships. They're using partnerships and getting in cahoots with the sibling, the evil demon, the uncle, the nephew, the niece. Like they're moving in these partnerships, seventh house energy, to infiltrate your second house. Money, possession, self-worth. It's all here. Look at them standing around, all them pentacles. Look at them reverse clutching that pentacle. And look at this. Lion, jerk, stolen pentacle, thief, thief, thief. Boy, they run amok. So this thief is a Scorpio, family member, or someone that's in partnership with someone in your family. Okay, but they're using the partnership to try and run off with major inheritance type energies or legacy or heritage stuff. Like they're trying to cut you out, cut you like you ain't never existed, child. Yeah, I just told it. But I mean, I know in my family, I've been new. Like, ain't none of... It's the reason why I severed the ties, because everybody is a sketchy self-worth infiltrator, money, possessions infiltrator, and it's just hiding behind smiles and titles. I can't go for it. I don't care what the script say. Yeah. I'm improving it. We out of here. I'm not doing that. So this what's going on in y'all family. Yeah, so watch out. Scorpio season. If it's not a actual Scorpio placement involved, this is, like I said, this is some right now stuff for a lot of you. And that's why you being like, hey, sniff around a bit. The evil demon or demons has sour, what they call it, theft ring. It's like a whole theft ring because this entity is using one particular vessel, but it's to move through whole homes and families, like through recruitment type things. I want to know. I'm gonna pick this up because I want if any one of these want to pop back out, I need it to be possible. I ain't reaching for another deck right now. We just gonna mess with these. Spirit, I want to know why. What this vessel's logic is. What was the BS logic that the evil entity sold to this person? What are they? What is the motive that they believe is a righteous cause to be trying to take from my dear friends here? What's the BS narrative they've concocted in their own psychotic, thieving ass mind? What is it? What is the reason or the motive? Show it to us. Because I don't know why I feel like it's not just the money. Like, I mean, they're definitely a money hound, but I feel like it's some sort of a personal grudge or something. Well, first off, they're just freaking greedy. That's noted, okay? But I want to know if it's any other motive other than just flat out greed. Because to me, it feels like it is. That is crazy. So this is premeditated. Let me out. This is some premeditated. So it's definitely like, it ain't no, oh, now I don't like you, blah, 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 or now I think you weird, da, 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 da. Like, they connected a string of dots for a while. They've been like, yeah, and this and that. You know what? F that person. I'm going to take that. They don't need it. God dang. Friend, they just wanted to see you struggling. Look at this mess. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is homelessness. This is the why the spirit. This is hateful as hell. Why the homelessness? Why friend got to be homeless? This is like super calculated. I'm gonna reduce you to nothing type energy and run off and live a Nine of Pentacles comfortable life with the things I know you could get out of the gutter with. They've repeatedly laid down and thought of ways, angles, and the correct partnerships in order to make this a successful thing. Look at this. Like I said, they simply want, it's a control thing as well. This is scorpionic energy we're talking about. Y'all know obsession and possessiveness, and that be when a Scorpio energy is acidic. Yeah, you definitely getting a possessive, obsessive, wanting to be the manipulator, the puppeteer, pulling all the strings, having people to tap dance for them for approval, or having mean girl groups, creating coven-like, cult-like friendships, like incessant, like just excessive loyalty requirements. Yeah. So you are exceptional, though. You're not someone that can just be corralled. You're not someone that's going to just pretend because that's what this acidic or energy wants. You know what I'm saying? You are a problem. So it's like, you know what? Since you don't want to comply, you can't have nothing. Even the stuff that was meant for you, I'm going to make sure you don't get it. Let's see how you like it now. Let's take you down a few pegs to see how you feel about yourself now. Type nastiness. The Ten of Pentacles is telling me that this is your exceptional energy. If anyone was worthy of continuing the legacy and trustworthy enough to handle all the inheritances, it's you. It's precisely you. Something in your aura, something in them can pick up on that. Like it registers, like the superiority is kind of, the exceptional energy is there. It's no secret. On an innate level, they kind of like, this one was set apart. But now they like actually feeling their exceptionalism. And I can't allow that. If they fully step into this Ten of Pentacles legacy holder type energy, generational wealth type energy, they're going to eclipse me, and I must be the center of attention and the soul parasite feeding off of, the others, keeping them needing my approval, my validation, or feeling like they want to be accepted and included over here because it's so much fun over here. It's so awesome over here. When I'm stealing, I'm such a vibe in my Nine of Pentacles energy with all of my stolen self-worth and my stolen money and my stolen possessions. They enjoy it over there, and the dark attachment, the dark energy in them, okay, keeps the engine fed by making sure they keep certain partnerships included in the whole energetic, filthy energy, thieving ass orgy like energy. Like, yeah, we having a dinner on Sunday. You coming? You let you say you got something else to do one time, 2 minutes. They're going to be like, who the do you think you are? You're supposed to be over here smiling across food and hopping and popping and responding to every command or question that I have, and we're going to laugh about it. I'm going to ask you how you doing, where you working at now, because I want to know where you working. I'm trying to figure out what kind of money you have coming in, because even if I'm not getting your paycheck, I still feel like I have rights to know what you have and what you're doing. Okay? You know, it does help down the line when we're throwing some of these parties, and I don't want to be the one to pay for the roast or the macaroni and cheese dish or all the desserts. Hey, we're having a dinner. Do me a favor, get all the desserts for me. Yeah, but that's because they done already had a conversation with you and figured out that you get paid pretty good at your job. Okay? It's a lot of manipulation coming out and through this right here. This is whoever the family manipulator or the manipulator of family, that they're calling this person out. That thing is filled with a dark attachment, or maybe several dark evil entities that have been feeding off of a home or a family. Again, through those sketchy partnerships and private conversations they be having about you. I'm getting the feeling that you may have cut these people off as well. The person this reading is for, okay? Actually, I feel like you have not been in much contact with these people. And that's why the judgment surrounding this and the exposure surrounding this is being able to be officially addressed, because you're not participating anymore. When you're still in the game, it's hard to get a final score if you're still playing. But you stop playing. And look at this. That acidic Gemini is a fake, selfish jerk. What are the odds? Like I said, if those people from that tribe I used to affiliate with are watching this, they are spooked. I'm sure of it. Let me just hold on, because I ain't gonna lie. When I know people dirty, I like to play with them. Because why you out here dirty like this? Yeah, now I'm going to make things uncomfortable for you like you have others. Bottom of this deck is the devil, my friends. Okay? Now, I remember I reshuffled and put these out, and it just so happened that this toxic mother sucker is on the bottom of this deck. And now I want you to remember that with this oracle, this particular deck, the bottom was death. Just so happens to also be Scorpio. Scorpio's major arcana. And on the bottom of this oracle deck was siblings. Okay? This is a 7th house read. This is about partnerships. The way partnerships have been used in a family to move and manipulate, the self-worth of others, the possessions of others, the money of others. Boy. And as soon as it's time to start making them funeral plans, they're going to be like, Devi sat over there and spoke death over this woman. No, I didn't. They always want to blame me for something just because I see it ahead of time. They just assume, well, she did it. She saw it first. No, I can just see. That's the real reason why they don't like me around. I'm going to tell you, the people who really don't want you to do divination, I'm not going to focus just on tarot, because I know people have their personal reasons for why they don't want to touch tarot. But with any divination, as you can see, I'll make a pair of pyrite cubes talk. You can make anything open up and allow the voice of spirit to come through. The real reason why most people don't want you to be able to see is because they have really dark, disgusting, evil things they are hiding that they're using to manipulate you or your environment without you knowing. That is the real motive. Think about how long the pedos, the abusers, the thieves, the liars, the adulterers, the murderers have all just been running amok. And through it all, people have absolutely upheld. You're not supposed to want to see what's coming. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You want me to navigate with a blindfold on is what you're telling me. You want me to get in my car, in my vehicle, my vessel, my body, my vehicle, and crank it up and go out and move around. You want me to drive through town with a blindfold on. That's what they're essentially asking you to do when they say don't do any divination. Don't look beyond the surface of anything. Ever. It's wrong to do that. How, stupid? I'm trying to move around. Need to do it safely. Duh. Virgo. On the table. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Shem Angel 50 is here. Danielle, sign of mercy. Ha! So, like I said, this person getting ate up, they know they're on their way out, and they're hoping that they can get a pardon after being a filthy, dirty thing all this time. Anybody that wants to see you ousted so that they can take things that belong to you and live good off of yours, knowing that if you were even aware of it or had access to it, that it could put you in a really lovely place. Like the intent is to make sure you suffer and to make sure that I gain as a result of your suffering. I need you to remember that they get a kick out of knowing that they're living off of you, or that they're making your life hell while they thrive on your things, your place, your position, your rights, your access, your respect, your actual tangible resources, your inheritances. They enjoy knowing that it was them that was able to decide your fate for you and to place you somewhere low and pathetic and to want updates. And to send people to ask you pretend stuff. Send that one cousin that you halfway still talk to over to, to call you, see how you been doing, or to ask you about something that they don't actually give a fuck about. Really, they just finding any reason to come talk to you. Yeah, the puppeteer. Yeah, it's manipulating people's movements. That's how they're performing their way into the self-worth that's already owed to them. They've been made, they bought in, they've been made to believe they had to perform. And so they will. When the dark attachment vessel uses the partnerships to start moving the chess pieces or attempting to, yeah, fake stuff. Next year is significant. Something pertaining to about the origins or destination of South Africa, Los Angeles, California, significant. West Coast. Several years this person had been doing this. Like I said, with that reverse four of swords, this was heavy contemplation. Like this was absolutely premeditated attacks against your well-being and straight up theft. This is like when somebody assassinates a person, you already destroyed them, and now after they lay there struggling, Five of Pentacles, you run your hands off through their pockets while they're down on the ground struggling to breathe or whatever, because of what you did. Now you go in their pockets too and take whatever they have. And feel real good about yourself when you find the exact shirt or dress that matches that ring you took from them. Oh, this will go perfect with my crazy. The way they just plan, how they just think they can plan prosperity while standing over your future with the intent to make you struggle. Like, Look at this. Boy, I hope every last one of them cousins, siblings, uncles, aunties, I hope to God they get a chance to press play on this. They being called out over here for sure. I don't know about y'all. Because I know daggone well these joints running amok. And all the, in most every tribe. That's why this is being put on the table, because those parties in the family are under judgment. Yes, they are. That's why that chariot about to swing low. And it don't end there. When they swing on over to the other side, they got to go straight to court. It's literally like when criminals get arrested. You get arrested, we take you, and the very next day you got to take your musty ass in the courtroom and get talked about. We all know what you did, what you've been doing, and now you in the shackles and it's on. Oshun is out here. This is someone that used charm and beauty their whole lives. Or preyed on it. And look, there go the sibling. there go one of the siblings. That fake Gemini. Tonight. Oh, I don't know what y'all got going on. Or what they got going on, y'all. But something goes on tonight. Research, man, come through, spirit. Because there's some thieving. There's some thieves. Money, possession, self-worth. There's some thieves sniffing around your second house. Your family. And they're using the route of seventh house connections, partnerships to do it. Mind you, seventh house also talks about contracts. Wouldn't a last will and testament be something like a contract? It's a written agreement, a written official thing, right? Gemini, again. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even know if they're wondering, but now I ain't coming to the funeral. Don't you even text me when that carcass hit the floor. I don't care. It was a shepherd for the most evil things. It was a vessel for the most evil things. I don't care what name, title, face, flesh, or none of that it's wearing. It can go straight to hell where it belongs. The street lights is on. Don't you belong somewhere around about this time? Yeah, the street lights is on. Get out of here. We not upholding none of them dark vessels. Prosperous power couple. Look. They calling them out. The Gemini and the Scorpio. Or the Scorpio and the Cancer. Or the Virgo. Whatever the pairing is over your side. That partnership, that seventh house energy was prosperous. They were actually getting off at people's expense at one point in time. Oh, man. So it sucks to be them, because in a lot of y'all's cases, they have already actually crossed the line. It wasn't just contemplation. They actually put some in motion. Yeah. Tell us more, spirit. No, that wasn't prosperous. No, that wasn't Nine of Pentacles while you were somewhere trying to piece stuff together. Man, the partnerships. Like I said, the puppeteer is the pimp. The rest of the folks tap dancing for validation, self-worth, money, and possessions are the hoes. Virgo energy out here again, or the season significant. Boy, if they say Gemini one more goddamn time. One more time. I don't know that, because I know I did multiple ways of speaking up the zodiac wheel aspects, zodiacs and such, so that if it was a heavy concentration in one area, that it would come out repeatedly. And oh my God, Virgo, and then Gemini right behind. Gemini and then Virgo right behind it. That's the magician. Those are the manipulators. They're showing you how they've been doing it and what they've been doing it for too. They squealing. We squealing. And in my family, these are people whose parents and grandparents have passed on already. This is their ancestors that's telling on them. Their own parents, their own grandparents, because these are contracts, seventh house, that they established. They're crossing you, the heir, and they're crossing the ancestor who set it up for you to be positioned just like anybody else in that home family. They are like, wait a minute, that ain't what I said. I said so-and-so has land waiting for them when I go. I said my heir collective friend has leisure and luxury. It wasn't meant for mine to struggle. Too bad. But the diddler in this situation did an override of their own. Over their own ancestors as well as you. New Jersey is significant. You in the building. Origins and or destination significant. Maybe that's the one of the prisons is located in New Jersey where they're going. Jamaica. You're on the table, honey. Origins and or destination. Yo, some of y'all, it's going to shock your soul when you realize how much was taken, how much was rerouted. You might have been someone that might have been homeless at one point in time, and they knew you had a house just sitting with your name on it. They knew you needed somewhere to live and withheld. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Look at this. It's official. The death energy is all over these dark attachments and their little carcass vessels. They have been doing their bidding against you. They maliciously broke a divine contract, 7th house, with an earth angel, you. Now, God is breaking their contract of life force supply. R.I.P. loser. Since it meant so much to you. Since you were willing to risk life and well-being of others, then that means your life and your well-being is now on the line as well. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay? Somebody thought they was God in this situation. They thought they were above reproach. Psycho like a Leroy. New York, you're in the building. Ayo. Very interesting combination of locations here. Like, these places are like, even with the distances between them, short and long, these are like one place. Like, to me, like in my brain, culturally, like all of this is one tribe. Like, you know. But either way, wherever you are, the diddler in your tribe, they getting taken out of here. The chariot about to swing low. Sagittarius season might be when that go down. Something about the Midwest. Significant, okay? R.I.P. loser. Yeah. Stupid. Just stupid. Okay? That's what they had to say about you. That was one of the ways that they wrote you off, was trying to make it seem like you were cuckoo, or that you were too odd, or you were thrown off, or you were just a vagrant, miscreant little thing. Oh, they still stupid. They ain't gonna know how to handle no house, no land. They ain't gonna know how to handle no allotment, no trust. Let me decide. I'll decide when I think they're ready. When they finally convert to Islam, maybe they're ready. When they finally convert to Christianity, maybe they'll be ready. Now look, I'm gonna tell you right now, your choice on how you are walking your path spiritually is yours. No one, my dear, has the authority. No other human, they do not have the authority to place requirements on you like that for things that already belong to you. They thought they could, though. So who's stupid now? Who's stupid now? Okay? I hope that the one they talking about sees this video herself, so that as soon as she passed through the veil and this big cosmic colossal gavels being swung in her face, she'll remember this moment, because I know you're going to feel mighty dumb when you realize what the real price is for that kind of thieving. Shim Angel 28 is here. Say, hey, ya. God who heals the ill. They healing you up out of that 5 of Pentacles. Don't nobody else get to say what's going on with that for you. You're somebody. And you were somebody to somebody. Because they left you things. They expected you to be held in honor a certain way in the family, in the tribe, in the home. So whatever ways you were slighted, you are being healed there, darling. Yeah. 28 is significant. 82 is significant. 2 and 8 reduces down to 10, which is the wheel of fortune. Yeah, that thing turning and it's crushing these stupid, stealing, thieving ass family members. Yeah. Starting up again. Yeah. Because once you're healed, oh, you back. You're going to be back. You're going to be bounce back. The bounce back is going to be all of that. Starting cranking right on up again. But that was you anyways. Capricorn, you're in the mix, baby. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Secret lover is here. Hello. Somebody wants to be your secret lover and a lot of you guys, okay. So in a lot of you guys' instances, one of the hoes that they sent your way to harvest energy or information or whatever, it may have been someone you thought was a potential lover. Yeah, terrible. So it may not have been a lover that was your secret. It may have been simply a lover with secrets that tied them into a 7th house partnership with one of these dirt bags. Fall. That the equinox was a big deal. Okay, big shift over there that way, and then that black moon was right around it. God daggone, Scorpio, you down here again. Dead man walking. Come through, spirit or woman, okay? Because scoundrels come in all types. Let us not try to pretend like it's only one vessel that they put on. Because as soon as you start judging a book by its cover, you're going to get whacked right in the face with it. Dead man or woman walking. Yeah, to say you've already been sentenced, karmic. Shem Angel 61 is here. Umabel, God above all things. Yeah, this order is coming straight from the top. Straight from the top. 61 is significant. 16 significant. January 6th, June 1st, significant. Reduced down to 7, which is the Chariot. Swinging low. That's dead man walking. The Chariot coming. Next month. Narlands, you on the table, baby? Hey, let me tell you, that's one of my favorite places on earth. Like, and they ain't got to be doing nothing. It's just the air, the way the air feels. I be like, yes. Hey, Capricorn, you out here again, honey bunny? Vile people are out here because here come a vortex. This is the pre-sorting station for the throwaways. Energetic pre-sorting station. This is like when you locked up in the county jail before you go to prison. This is the county jail stop for these people's their filthy souls when they cross through the veil. 3 is on the table. The Empress. Yeah, that's your position. They ain't want you to have that. So this is somebody who's been playing as a matriarch. They infiltrated a matriarch position. Yes, they did. In a lot of you guys' situation. Save your money. Okay? Especially once it starts coming in, save it. Delta Slim, a straight up drunkard is out here. For some of y'all, they was trying to say you had substance abuse issues. Capture the moment. Hey. I just see someone celebrating with drinks and they're taking pictures of themselves. Like, so if you've been doing a lot of that, just chill down for a second. They're all in your business. And not that you should have to, but it's a strategic, temporary move. You can do it. You can listen to your ancestors or not. It's on you. Shem Angel 5 is here. Mahasya, God, Savior. Yeah, we moving on with an upward. Taurus energy is on this heavy now. Scorpio, gee whiz. You know what? I just straight up send the link to they dumb ass. Like, look at this. You that's your ass. Look. You done messed up now, stupid. This backfire. Crack their skull. Yeah. They crossed the line somewhere. It was a wrap. It was like, you know what? We're taking your ass right now. Bottom of the deck is Obatala. Yeah, master of the head. Skull. And for that to come out, yeah, this is someone... They're getting judged for everything, all the way down to their measly, filthy, thieving thoughts. You about to come up. God is healing the ill here. Ill meaning 5 of Pentacles, and that could be your actual restoration of your health, your peace of mind, but definitely talking about your pentacles. Your resources, your inheritances, your rights and position as it pertains to a home and family, and the possessions and money that came with that. Okay? So, healing energy being sent, being necessary for your 7th house and your 2nd house, darlings. Okay? I hope this has been super helpful. Make sure you talk to your ancestors or pray to God. Do whatever you need to do to extend a request for justice. Even though for most of y'all the wheels are already in motion, acknowledge it so that it adds credence and things go along more swiftly. Because, you know, when you're in full alignment with it, the perfection just makes things go smoothly. All right? You'll be a nice, smooth transition back into where you're supposed to be as it pertains to your pentacles and your legacy and your heritage and such. All right, that's your spread. I hope it has been helpful. If any of this inspired, was confirmation, or resonated, don't forget to like, share if you want to, comment if you desire. And if you're interested in popping in regularly, you are cordially invited to subscribe, my friend. Okay. Also, personal readings are currently open. If you're interested in that, you can simply check the description box for my email and send me a reading request. I'll be happy to respond with the rates and the process. All right, friends. I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, peace.